Canada is considered as among the best destination countries for international students. I have received a lot of requests from you guys requesting that I do universities in Canada that are offering free application for students, especially international students. I am here to share with you that I'm excited that these universities I'm going to share have decided to waive application fees, so you apply for free, you don't have to pay anything. And then they have scholarship opportunity. That's big news, that's the icing on the cake. And another thing, you don't have to submit your English proficiency. So these universities have enabled the students to apply with, you just need to send in your transcripts, your certificates, recommendation letter. For those, some of those programs require GRE, GMAT, but it's just exciting that you can apply to these universities for free, and you can start today. And some of these universities, some of them is that they are on rolling basis. So when you're ready, you just apply and you'll get your feedback. So they don't have deadline, they don't have, rolling basis means that you can just apply until, especially if you want to get admitted in May 2023. So the application is ongoing. That's exciting. So I want us to go into these universities step by step, and I'll start with Queen's University. Queen's University is in Ontario, Canada. It's in an environment that speaks English, so most of those speaking, the natives and the population in Ontario speak English, so you don't have to learn French. There's also a French percentage there, so even those who are from a French background, don't shy away from applying for to these universities. So I'm going to take you straight to Queen's University, and Queen's University is a public university, so it has lots of programs. Its acceptance rate is at 42%, so that's high. So it means that I know of universities that their acceptance rate is only 6%, but this one is at 42%, so you stand a higher chance of getting into this university. Queen's University has lots of programs, as I've shared, and also, as I mentioned, you don't need to submit your English exam, so that's really good. So let's go into the laptop. I want to take you step by step into the program. So let's go to Queen's. When you go to Queen's University, you'll see the website. It's a really nice website, but that's not the main thing. So for Queen's University, my focus today, especially a lot of people have asked me, can you do a video on business and all that? But today, for this free application, I'm going to share a lot on Smith School of Business. So you're going to go Smith School of Business. So Queen's University, then you go to Smith School of Business. The links are on the description. When you're going to subscribe, the links are on the description. So actually, I forgot to share. My name is Sheila. If you're coming for the very first time, my name is Sheila Vandegraaff. I am a second year international student in the US, doing my second master's in international development. I am also on a full scholarship, so what I'm sharing with you, I've already gone through it. I'm well versed with the process. I'm also running a non-profit organization that supports vulnerable youth and women back in Africa. So all this information is well researched, and I'm so sure about what I'm sharing. So please, if you are returning if you're coming for the very first time, welcome, karibu. If it's your, you are part of the family, thank you so much for being part of the family. Please, if you've not subscribed, take a second and subscribe. Share this content, share the love by liking so that it be recommended to other students, other people who are interested, and comment. Through your comments, that I get to know that people are interested on universities in Canada. So take time. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go to the laptop. So Smith School of Business. When you go to Smith School of Business, on their website, you'll see they have various things, impacting and giving, Smith here, you know, explore our degree. So when you want to check on the program, you click on explore our degree programs. Then when you click on explore our degree programs, it will take you to undergraduate degrees. It will take you to degree programs, then undergraduate programs. Those are interested for undergraduate to study bachelor's, you can click on undergraduate programs. Then MBA programs that a lot of you have requested for. So MBA programs, then graduate programs. So that's their program. So let's click on the graduate programs. So undergraduate programs, they have so many programs. Research-based program, they have Master of Science in Management, Doctorate program in Management. Professional program, they have Master of Management Analytics, Master of Management in Artificial Intelligence, Master of Digital Product Management, Master of Financial Innovation and Technology, Master of Finance in Toronto, Master of Finance Beijing, Master of Management Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Master of International Business. They also have graduate programs. Graduate programs like Graduate Diploma in Business, Graduate Diploma in Accounting. So those are really some of the nice programs that they have. But then they also have the MBA. So I just clicked on the graduate program. So if you are interested on the MBA ones, you also click on the MBA or undergraduate. So whichever you're interested in, that's what you click on. So let's go to the application. So admission requirements. Smith School of Business has a rolling basis policy. That's what I shared, that School of Business has a rolling admission policy, which means applications are reviewed as they are received. So if you apply today, they review it and you'll get your feedback most probably by next week or next week. And because it is free, why don't you start the process? Just start it today, apply and get to know so that you move on, you know. Yeah, so students are encouraged to apply early as class will fill quickly. So guys, start now. Applications deadline, we are now accepting applications on rolling basis for class beginning in May 2023. You can see here there is no application fee. Guys, there is no application fee. It is free to apply. And then a limited number of entrance scholarships are available for exceptional applicants. They have scholarships. This is good news. So a limited number of entrance scholarships are available for exceptional applicants. Scholarship decisions are made on rolling basis and are delivered at the time of acceptance. International applicants are advised to submit their application as soon as possible. What more are you waiting for? Go to Queen's University, Smith College School of Business and apply for free. It is free to apply. So it's written here, apply now. We are seeking students from any academic disciplines requirements. We are seeking students from any academic disciplines who are motivated to learn and begin or advance their career in business related field. For those who are requesting me about business course, you know, where to study finance, business and all that, this is your thing. So candidates, this, I don't want to read all through this. Yeah, the admission committee will assess your academic record, experience in teams, and you know, all this. It's here. Language proficiency. Candidates whose native language is not English and whose undergraduate. So if your native language is not English, but and your undergraduate studies were taken in another language other than English, you must submit. But if you are taught undergraduate in English, you don't have to submit your Toefl, you don't have to submit your, it is free to submit. You don't have to share with them that you passed these exams, you know. So this is really, really good news. So that's the admission requirements. So let's take maybe one of the courses. Let's see. So you can do MBA either full-time, MBA, executive MBA, They have executive accelerated MBA for business, those who want to do it faster. So I don't want to go into those MBA in the application process. So admission process, your application advisor will work with you. So your application advisor will work with you to ensure that your application is not only complete, but present you and your qualifications in the best possible light. So they will also help you with the application. So please reach out to, before you apply, this is another trick, reach out to the university and request for an advisor. How do you request for an advisor? Check on the faculty and see one of the professors or one of the faculty members that you can work with. Send them an email and say, I've seen your work, I've seen what you're doing. Can you please work with me so that I apply? These are my interests, this is my course area. And so the moment the advisor agrees to work with you, the advisor will help you step by step applying to this university. And mostly in Canada, once you have an advisor, you stand a higher chance of getting accepted in these universities. That's another tip. Okay, so admission requirement, I'd mentioned this. So for the undergraduates, the programs, those want to do accounting, finance, microeconomics, micro statistics, management information systems, marketing, organizational behavior. Oh my goodness, there's so much. So I think also undergraduate, there is no application fee. So it's written here, are you ready to apply? There is no application fee. Applicants are encouraged to apply early as space and scholarships are limited. Upon acceptance, so then it's indicated here, begin your application in yellow. You just click on it and begin your application. So I will advise you, please reach out to the advisor, your advisor. As I've shared, email the advisor. Okay, so email your advisor. Advisor is one of the faculty member and request them if they can work with you. That is good. So let's check on other courses here. Okay, so those who want to study maybe diploma in business administration, diploma in business. So when you click on diploma in business, under the diploma section, so it's written admission required. Smith School of Business has a rolling admission policy, which means, again, I'd read this, then the deadline and all that. That is diploma in business. Then let's see if the MBA, I'd also read what are the requirements for MBA, the admission process, admission requirements. That's the undergraduate, you must have studied, maybe done accounting, finance, and all that. So those who are interested in MBA. I've also shared with you the programs. I've shared with you. So one thing also to note is that Smith's Queen's University, especially the college that we're talking about, Smith's College School of Business, has also scholarships. And how to get these scholarships, some of them you don't see them directly in the website. Please email the admission and email the graduate office. Please don't reach out to me. I am just telling you what to do, which will help you. Very straightforward. Email the admissions or the graduate office and ask them, request them for scholarship, because they have so many scholarships. They have academic scholarship, they have scholarship for Black students, they have scholarship for Indigenous students, and they could be having more scholarships out there. So the best thing is to do, send an email of request, as you're also sending an email to request for advisor. So all this is just an email away. If you don't get any success, I'm always available, and please reach out to me. Reach out to me once you've already emailed them and you're not getting response, and then we'll see what to do next. But always email to confirm all this. It's all in their website. It's all general information, but it's always good to reach out to the graduates. They will tell you more information. So mine is just to thank you for being ready for the process. It's not ready, it's not easy, but I just want to appreciate you. Please click on the subscribe button. I'm going to share with you the next university. Subscribe, like, share. The next university you're going to share right now. So this second university I'm going to share is in Vancouver, Canada. It is called, let me get it right, Fairleigh Dickinson University. So let me share that it has campuses both in the US and in Canada. So I'm talking about the one in Canada, Vancouver. Okay, so for this I'm going to take you to their website. So when you go to the website, they have about the university, academics, admission, campuses, and all that. I want us to go into the academics and check on the programs. So when you go to the university, you click on the programs, because a lot of people always ask me, what programs do they provide? Which programs can I study? So for this university, you have administrative and public administration, animation, arts, biology for undergraduate programs, communication, computer science, creative writing, criminology and criminal justice, cybersecurity, business and accounting, chemistry. I hope I read that. I must have skipped some. Degree, education, engineering and technology, film, graphic design, health sciences, hospitality and tourism, humanities, mathematics, nursing. Those who've been asking where to study nursing, psychology and counseling, social sciences, sport management and theater. So these universities, those are undergraduate programs. So let's see what they have at the graduate program. Graduate, they have administrative science and public administration, animation, arts, biology, business accounting, chemistry, communication, computer science, creative writing, criminology, cyber security and homeland security, education, engineering and technology, film, global affairs, health sciences, hospitality, languages, mathematics, nursing, pharmacy, political science, psychology and counseling, social work, sports management. So that's all the programs that they have for graduate level. I've also shared on the undergraduate level. So please check if it has the program you're very interested about. So let's see if the university has scholarships. So this university has scholarships and they're divided into various sectors. So scholarships for undergraduate business majors. Throughout the academic year, business students can apply for scholarships. So the Students Development Committee with the university, I don't want to date, we've awarded so many. So scholarship for Silberman College of Business, they have so many scholarships. They're almost 20. Adrian Alexander Cummings Scholarship, Barbara, and so they have so many scholarships. Entrepreneurship Studies Scholarship, Marshall and Margaret scholarships. So check the link, check down on the description, you'll see the link of this scholarship. Then they have general and organized scholarships for accounting majors. Again, you'll see in the link. Then College of Business Scholarship, 4+ combined. So I'm going to share this, and plus another trick is always to reach out to the admission scholarship. Can they share with you the various scholarship opportunities so that you can explore, you can see what's best for you. If you're applying to Canada, that's another thing that I always want to share. Reach out to the faculty and request for an advisor, especially if you're a master's student. For undergraduate, you don't need to. So this is very important. If you want any information, always reach out to the admission so that they can share with you some of the things you miss out on, or some of the opportunities that are available, especially scholarship and also getting into the university. So let's see, as I'd mentioned, that not all for international students, you don't have to submit your application, you don't have to submit your English proficiency. So they say English proficiency for admission. English proficiency for Vancouver admission, international applicants are required to submit a copy for acceptance in this university. But there's also exemption. So I'm going to the exemptions. Why you're not supposed to submit, you don't have to submit if you're an international student. Exemptions are time of application for admission. You're exempted from providing an English proficiency test score for admission purposes in the following scenarios. I'm going to go straight into, okay, there's the pathway program, pathway program, transfer credit, attended a US or a Canadian high school, attended other accredited institutions at which English is the primary language. Guys, if you did your high school, your primary school, your lower level of education in English, you don't have to submit your English proficiency. It is completely free, completely acceptable to apply without submitting Toefl. And so they said attended other accredited institutions at which English is the primary language of instructions in any country listed below. Let me see. So they've listed the countries. I want you guys to just listen. Countries list for exception at the time of application for admission. So you have Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Australia, Bahamas, Barbados, Belize, Bermuda, Botswana, British Virgin Island, Canada, except for those who are in Quebec, Cayman Island, Dominica, Fiji, Montserrat, Gambia, Ghana, Gibraltar, Grenada, Guyana, Ireland, Jamaica, Kenya, Lesotho, Liberia, Malawi, Mauritius, Namibia, New Zealand, Nigeria, Papua New Guinea, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Seychelles, Sierra Leone, Singapore, Solomon Islands, South Africa, Swaziland, Tanzania, Tonga, Trinidad and Tobago, Turks, Uganda, United Kingdom, United States, Vanuatu, Zambia and Zimbabwe. If your country is not listed here, you can still reach out to the admission and request them on the way forward. It's always that simple. So the link is on the description, so that if you want to see the school, if you want to see whether your country is exempted, check on the description as you're subscribing. Only takes 1 second to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Now, how do you get the free application? Okay, so when you go to the admissions, so for this particular university, they have their free application is only for undergraduate students. I have just realized that the graduate students they're not waiving application fee for graduate students. So how to apply for this? You select either one application. You use Common App, and I've shared about Common App in my other video, link in the description, about how to go about using Common App. So you either use the Common App or you use the FDU application. So they have their own application form in the website. You can decide and use that. So application benefits: a 50 Canadian dollar application fee waiver. So they're waiving a $50 Canadian dollar, which is a lot of money. So, and they're saying it's making application quick and easy. They also consider you a maximum FDU scholarship consideration over and above our financial aid you may qualify for. So when you apply, you qualify for financial aid, but then you also qualify for scholarships. So I've emphasized, reach out to the admission and also send an email. Their email is on the admission, whichever you're applying to. Maybe you're applying for accounting and all that. They always have their email and they have their phone number and all that. Please send them an email as much as you can. Okay. Application deadline. So there's the early decision, which is on 1st of November. That has passed. There's the early action, which is 1st of December. You still have time to apply for that. Then there's the regular decision, which is on 31st of January. So you still have time. After 31st, application will be accepted on rolling basis, provided space remains available. So as from 31st, you can still send your application, but I wouldn't advise that you wait all the way until 31st for you to apply, because when they say rolling basis, you might miss out on the scholarships. And if you are an international student, some of these universities are not very cheap. So if you can get assistance in terms of scholarship, it would be great. So I request, and I kindly request you to apply as an early decision for you to get your free your scholarship. The application is free, especially undergraduate student. For graduate, it is not very clear on the website if they're giving graduate application free waiver. So please reach out to them. I don't want to tell guys, oh, graduate is free. I am seeing they're waivering for undergraduate, but they might also be waivering for graduate, which they have not shared it on the website. So why not reach out to them and request them? So application requirements, I've gone through these: test scores, transcripts, resume, recommendation letter, and all that. So that's it for me for this. I'm going to share more. I don't want the video to be long. I'm going to share more universities, so please subscribe, share in the comments, like. When you like this, it gets recommended just by loving the process. I really get happy when I see your like. I really get happy when I see your comments and your subscription. So please feel free to share also this video. I'm so excited. I've shared over 17 right now universities in the US that have free application. Please check on that. I've shared university in UK that have full scholarship. I've shared in Canada. So mine is to share opportunities, and you're in the best place. So subscribe and continue to be part of this amazing family. Thank you so much, and thank you for something I also forgot to share, that if we reach the 2,000 subscription, which I'm hoping that it happens soon, I'm going to do a question and answer. So if you have a question for me, feel free, share it into my email, Instagram, Facebook, or comment the question you'd want me to handle, so that I can answer. And whether you want the session to be live or to be recorded, I'm free to hear from you guys. It's you makes the channel move. So thank you guys for being part of this journey. Have a nice time and be blessed.